Hey guys, so I thought I'd show you my childhood right here. So, welcome to Fanart Central. This was my childhood growing up, and as you can see, there is pictures. We won't talk about this, so I figured what would be fun would be to go through the very first account I ever made on the internet. Now, this is my account. I made this when I was 15 years old. It says last updated then, but I mean, that's a lie because this picture was taken last year. So, I mean, I'm not sure how updated this website is, but you know. So this is my last visit, which is today. Happens to be my sister's birthday, by the way. But we've got 229 pictures, over 1,000 comments given. For some reason, I don't know why it says that, but it does. But yeah, I would love to see this active again. So, I mean, oh, what happens if I click all? This is going to be terrible. So these are all comments that I've had over the years since I was a wee teenager. I was going to say child, but child isn't really the best word for it. So I'm gonna look for something called Shadow Pikachu. I don't know if I'll find it, but oh boy. So I'm just gonna keep scrolling. These are all of the comments I've ever gotten. So I had a few friends, like there was like this wolf person, like a lot of people, you know, like what is this? Blah blah blah, start thinking something you really want, but it's a chain message. So those were popular back in the day. Now, I wasn't allowed MySpace all the time. Eyeshadow. I'll have a look at that person soon. So, I wasn't allowed MySpace at the time. So, yeah. I just had this instead. Now I don't know if their account still exists because I believe that they got banned. So, their comments could have been deleted, but okay. So this would have been their username. So what I can do with that is I can go to another tab. What we'll do here is we're gonna go and do this, and yeah, so the user would have been deleted. But they were the biggest like troll on here, probably. I'm just trying to figure out where this person is, but you know, like, I mean, maybe we could check for their comments and see if yeah. But I don't, like, this person was, like, they had little pictures. I mean, they were creative, and they were just getting bullied about, like, from this person called Shadow Pikachu for some reason. Like, it was sad, you know. because I don't know why, but they were, and the entire community sided with them. But that's beside the point, okay? That's just a little bit of history. Now, we'll go to my pictures, right? So, I have a lot of pictures, and I still have some uploads. So, we'll go to the original pictures. So, this is my first image. This. And, I mean, my dad used to write my captions for me, and then like I would talk to people on a different, like on the account at school, but my dad would usually upload and write the comments for me because I wasn't really allowed on the computer at the time. As you can see, I definitely treated my homework very well. I would draw pictures on the back of them. You can see my homework is behind it. You know, I mean, like if I'm honest, I'm kind of like, I was telling my partner earlier, I'm kind of like, that's meant to be a deceased child, you know? I mean, it's kind of weird. And I was gonna become a comic artist, and you can see, I tried to draw fire, okay? So I definitely did not plagiarize Inuyasha at all. No way was I copying that story, okay? I was definitely not obsessed with that story whatsoever. No way. I wasn't. Anyway, moving on. So I wrote a story called The Key, and like, I don't know, I thought this was the best picture in the world when I drew it, you know? Folded corner and all. Same with this. Like, yeah, I was like, I am amazing, you know? You know, so that's where I started, and then like I went through this weird phase. I was like drawing, and I was like, yeah, like this is pretty. I mean, well, yeah, it has potential, you know. And then I discovered editing, and like, you know, it's kind of weird. So I mean, I was drawing with paint a lot, you know. I still draw with paint a lot. But then, like, I started getting a different style, and then I felt like it wasn't anime at all, but my teacher was like, it's anime. And I never understood that, because I was like, but anime is, you know, this. Not like that, but anyway. So I kept going on with the Photoshop and all that, and yeah, like... And then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try and draw normally, but for a while there, still was going on with the Photoshop, you know, and like, honestly, I don't know what I was thinking, you know. Then I had like I was still trying to do the comic thing a little bit, but not like, you know, like I was getting better at anime look and all that. And yeah, I started like this was like a Vocaloid thing, you know. I mean, it is what it is, but yeah. And then I started like trying to do a few more interesting images, you know. I mean, like at high school I was bored, and this is when I had my account, by the way, so this is actually like this is actually me now, but because like my parents had split up by then. But I mean, yeah, like I was trying to be edgy. And yeah, I mean, this picture was cute, but then I ruined it you know, a little bit. Like, I mean, I still like it how it is, but I mean, yeah, I don't know. And this one was really sad. I drew this probably when I was like, you know, 14, 15, and like, yeah, because I was obsessed with Elfen Lied. I loved Elfen Lied when I was younger, which, I mean, should have I watched it? But my sister allegedly tore it up. I don't know which sister though. So then, like, I was still drawing that. Then I think, like, I'm just gonna check this because I think, so that's December 27th, 2009. And then I'm pretty sure, yeah, so I stopped doing stuff for like a year, and then like I came back to it. I mean, yeah, like my art was a little bit different by that time, so this is like 2012. I mean, this was from a story, you know, like, they're lyrics, but this was like, so basically my art project was to draw characters from a story that I was written, and I put in, because it was called, like, like, the story was like very interesting. I forget its actual name, but it was about a cannibalistic circus, and like, yeah, so there's that. Then there's all these, like, I mean, these are like the Dresden dolls. I mean, Zoe Deschanel, you know, I mean, like, I got better at shading. It's not a very good picture, but you know, you can see I got better with shading and started experimenting a little bit. Like, I mean, yeah, so that was part of my art project, and I mean, like, that was cool and stuff, but like, I was just like very confused on my style. I really liked this picture, but I wish I colored it in better. And this one too. Like, I liked this one as well. That was part of my art project, but I sort of like was uncomfortable because my teacher wanted me to use watercolors for my style, and I was unfamiliar with watercolors. So yeah, and then I tried to draw Pokemon for my nephew, and like, yeah, we don't talk about that. So then there was like this stuff, like I was drawing this stuff, and I mean, I liked it, but yeah, I mean, yeah, it's cool, I guess. And this was a redraw of one of the earlier pictures. I mean, I did this one with a combination of like drawing and then coloring in on Photoshop. Not sure how I liked the background and the weird water effects, but I was like, you know, might as well try. So, I mean, I did a few fan arts, like Muckin, Muckin or Muckin X, however you want to see it, and Persona, you know. That was like part of my art project, so was that. Like, I mean, and then I started like drawing by myself. I could draw whatever I wanted, and I was like, you know what? I don't believe in black lines anymore. They look stupid. Look how beautiful this is compared to the other thing, you know? That's what I was like, you know, just experimenting with that. You know, and then this was like part of my actual workbook, like, you know, my thing. Then I started painting the dolls. You know, the doll painting. So, you know, yeah, like, And then like I did a silhouette thing. So I mean, this is my watercolors. I mean, they're watercolors. I don't know what to tell you, but yeah. This is my, you know, like, this is my face, and I did a selfie. I don't know. And then we've got like all this stuff. These are some of my paintings. So this is the boy in the red mask. I mean, that person's featured in a few things, you know, like even like here with my digital stuff in paint, like you can see that they're in that. I mean, this one as well. There's a few things that they're in, like even this, you know. So I mean, it's quite interesting. There's I guess like, yeah. So then we've got like, did I upload that I uploaded that twice. Maybe one's a different one. But like I was doing all of these with a mouse. You know, like no tablet or anything. And like some of them are a little bit derpish. The Inuyasha again, you know. Some of them are a little bit derpish. I mean, wait, there's one that was like, did I never? I thought I uploaded. There's one that I didn't upload. Oh well. So yeah, like this is the last one that I did with a mouse, right? And then I got a tablet and I did this with the tablet. I was like just experimenting to see what I could do, right? I mean, there was this as well. Like, I thought this was cool. I liked this. Then there was this, you know. I did this one with the tablet as well. Like, they're supposed, like, I wrote a story about Oberon, like a fairy king, but like, it's not the same as like Midsummer, you know. But just their name happened to be Oberon because I liked it, and that was my cat's name. But my cat died from liver failure, and yeah. So yeah, they're like sort of the main antagonist of the story. I mean, and then the weirdos started doing the weird pictures, like pictures that we do not speak of about Gary and SpongeBob and Squidward. So I may have been passive aggressive, and you know, like I mean, yeah, may have been a little bit passive aggressive. So then I did this. I mean, like, I like the bunny and the like little koi fish things and stuff. And this was a joke. This is a joke between my friends. So basically, like, on a video game we played, I made this card and they were to be married. So don't worry about that, okay? And then I made this, you know. I made this. I made this. And like, I mean, where are all the other pictures that I just... There they are. So then I just uploaded this, although for some reason it's really small. Because I think I might have had an icon version on my computer. But so I might re-upload the bigger one. Now this picture is funny. This was like, this was a project we did at school. I was meant to draw it upside down, and I did draw it upside down, but it was supposed to be Stephen Fry, and it's clearly not looking like him. So yeah, and we've got like, we've got this too. This was Copic markers and gel pens. So yeah, like, there's one that I was gonna show you guys. This one like, okay, I know this is, oh wait, no, this is not it. But like, I thought this bit over here was really cool. You see this? But there's one that I really, oh yeah, it is this one. Okay, this is gonna seem really, really silly, okay? I'm gonna zoom in. I was so proud of the eyes of the bunny and the face and all that, and the face of the owl. Look at them. Like, if I'm honest. But yeah, these were my art pieces that I had. I also have some stories. So, let's just dive right in. This is called The Glorious Story. I'll tell you a story about feet. They are not from this world. They are aliens from the planet Nubok. Nubok is a dead planet. When Nubok's the Leveral's shoes and the old Brick's hands were at war, some of them discovered Earth was a sanctuary where you could hide out. So they all journeyed to Earth. On Earth, the shoes made friends with the feet. The Leverals were very affectionate and loved to hug the feet very tightly. And the result of this is the feet had trouble breathing. The feet became tired of this, so they tried to push them away a tiny bit. The Leverals learned to back off a bit. But what became of the old Bricks? The old Bricks got to Earth and saw that the Leverals and feet had already made friends. To get the feet back for being in the wrong place at the wrong time, they put a curse of blisters, tinea, and other various problems. The feet discovered that the shoes made these problems worse, so most of the time when they kick off the shoes. Now, I wrote this story because my English teacher said that my stories were too scary for her, and that was me being passive aggressive for my English test thingy. So I had some fan art about Zelda. I made a vampire story. I made a vampire poem. That's a poem. Oh, this is so cringy. Okay. So this was a conversation between all of my characters. If I'm honest, you guys could probably... Okay, I'll start from the very beginning. I'll slowly scroll so you can look at it all, and you can pause the video to watch that. It's so dumb. There's a lot of stories. Like, okay, so, nudity, violence, language, racism, sex, and I forgot what SP was, and then lesbian and gay stuff for a poem this big. Like, I'm not even joking. We had to write poetry.
Hello? Is anybody there?